What's up, you guys? Stockton here from bestanalyticstool.com, where you can go to get resources, bonuses, and more training on how to set up Funnelytics Pro for your business. Now, this is video 3 of our 4-part series where we are going to install this complete form action using Google Tag Manager and my favorite form platform, which is Convertful. I'll show you, I just have the form right here, and we are going to show you how you can use Convertful forms and pass that action through Funnelytics and track how many people actually opt into your funnel. And the reason we're going to do it this way, as opposed to just tracking from the opt-in to the thank you page like this, is that Funnelytics is developing a way to pass customer information, so it could be the name and email, into Funnelytics, which is going to be huge in the future for creating automations or doing user analysis and sort of see trends and that sort of thing. So I'm going to show you how to set it up now so we're ready for the future. Okay, so let's dive in. Currently, if we're on our site, filmmakerfieldbook.com, okay, we have the landing page, the download now form, which I just showed you with Convertful. And once they hit download, they will be redirected to that thank you page. So I'm going to show you how we can track that properly in Funnelytics. Okay. So first of all, what we're going to do is send an event from the form into Google Tag Manager, and then from Google Tag Manager into Funnelytics. Okay, so that's kind of the process we're going to go with this. And the way we do that with Convertful is come to the button, and on Submit Actions, what we're going to do is execute JavaScript. Okay, now Google Tag Manager has the special thing called the data layer, which allows you to pass some more information into this sort of behind the scenes data layer, right, that contains more information, and then Google Tag Manager can grab information from there and send it on to other things like our tags, and in this case, Funnelytics. So I'm going to delete this part for now because that's not super relevant for this video. But what we're going to do is a data layer.push function, which is the correct syntax for pushing information into this data layer. And what we're going to do is push an event. Okay, in Tag Manager, events show up along, let's move my picture. Events show up along the left-hand side. So page view is an event. FB loaded, Facebook loaded is a custom event that I pushed into the data layer. Platformly loaded is another custom event. So what we're going to do is push another custom event to the data layer when someone submits this form. So in Convertful, the way we do that is by executing JavaScript. We do data layer.push, and then we say event and the name of the event. So now when someone completes this form, we're going to see an event form submit free guide in the data layer. Okay, so let's hit save changes. Let's come back to our page. Let's refresh. Okay, and if I open the form, let's minimize this, my name, my email. We hit download. We'll see right there, form submit free guide. A new event was pushed into the data layer right before it redirected us. Okay, so did you see that? Now we are on the thank you page. But before we got redirected, the event fired. And then on that event, now what we're going to do is fire the Funnelytics tag. Okay, so let's go back to the home page. And once we have our complete form mapped on the canvas just like this, okay, we just drag and drop. What we're going to do is open the settings and configure the properties a little bit more. So what we're going to do is our event a name. So it's complete form, and I'm just going to add free guide. Okay. Now for right now, we're not going to include any properties. This basically acts like a filter saying only show me this event when these parameters are present, and we don't want any filters, so we're not going to have any parameters, any properties. So this is perfect. It gives us this little code here that I'm going to copy, and that's what we're going to use as our trigger. So I'm going to save this just for now, and in Google Tag Manager, we're going to create a new tag. This is a Funnelytics event, and it's our free guide download. Now, for tag configurations, we're going to choose custom HTML, and I'm going to paste our script in there. Now, it's important to note in Tag Manager that we do need to remove the window onload function and its corresponding close. For some reason, that does not work in Tag Manager, so we're going to just remove it. So now we have our script, which is going to fire an event, complete form, and it actually didn't save until I go out and come back in the full name. So now it's there, but I'm just going to copy this. This is the name of our event, complete form free guide. Perfect. And this can stay at once per event. And the trigger is going to be the event that Convertful passed into the data layer. So we passed this event. This is going to be our trigger for firing the action in Funnelytics. Okay, so in Tag Manager, the way we set that up is this is creating a new trigger, and I'm going to call it a custom event, and we're going to choose custom event right here. And the event name is form submit free guide. Just going to copy that, paste it in here, and hit save. Perfect. Hit save again. Let's refresh our debug mode. If we come back to our site, refresh, open this up, my name, my email, download. Okay, here's the form, the event, and the tags fired on this event was our Funnelytics event. Perfect. So I saw it right before it redirected. Let's submit our changes. And let's test it in incognito. So if we download, email, download, we don't have the debugger up, but we know that Convertful passed the event into Tag Manager, and Tag Manager used that event to fire a Funnelytics action. And we can verify that now by going to Funnelytics, hitting Analyze. Now remember that it does take a few minutes for the statistics to show in Funnelytics. So I'm going to pause it just to make sure and wait a few minutes and come back to see if it showed up. All right, awesome. So now we're here. We see, going to this page and testing. We landed on it 7 times, and we completed the form 2 times to go to the thank you page. So now we're properly tracking this complete form action in Funnelytics. Just as a recap, what we did is from the form, we pushed an event into the data layer, and then we took that event from the data layer and created an action for Funnelytics. Now, this is one of the easiest ways I have found to complete this setup to track form submit actions, and it's using Convertful. Other ways you could do it are using Google Tag Manager's built-in variables. So under variables, if you go to configure, you can enable these form data layer variables that you can use. So if there's a form on your page and Google Tag Manager can recognize it, it will tell you there was a form submission. So instead of using the trigger, our custom event trigger, I didn't finish naming it, custom event form submit. I'll just say that. So instead of using our custom form submit trigger, you would use Google Tag Manager's built-in form submit trigger. But what I found is that doesn't work a lot of the time, hardly at all. So this is the way I recommend using Convertful. Again, head over to bestanalyticstool.com to get your bonuses, get started with Funnelytics, and I'll show you how to use Convertful over there as well. And if you have any questions, let me know. What we're going to cover in the next video is how to set up your tracking for your ads, your videos, your YouTube videos, your emails, whatever it is. I'm going to show you how to set up that tracking to work properly. All right, guys, see you in the next one.